Get ready to match the stars. Joe Garagiola, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Forever Fernwood, Deborah Lee Scott, Richard Dawson, and Betty White, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
Hello there. Yeah, excuse me, just a second here. Oh, that tastes very good. Thanks very much. Are you quite ready?
Yes,
Yes.
Shall we say hello to our two players here? We have Tanis Gray and Eileen Sullivan.
Yes, hello, darling.
Tanis is a champ. She has a total of $11,200. Her husband's out there. Where's your husband? Oh, there he is in the second row there. Look at the smile on his face. Oh, boy, is he happy. He's a fellow there with the V-neck sweater. Have you got him? Yeah, there he is. You gonna let him help you spend the money? No? You're gonna spend it the way you want it. You earned it, right?
Right.
Now, you're gonna be challenged, Tanis, by Eileen Sullivan here. We're meeting her for the first time. We welcome her and ask her to tell us a little bit about herself.
Well, I'm a wife and a mother of a 7-year-old girl.
Aren't we all?
And I have 3 dogs and a cat.
3 dogs and a cat? What kind of dogs have you got?
Just little strays that came and said hello at my door.
Oh, you're a kind-hearted lady.
Oh, Betty White, Betty White.
That's my kind of lady.
That's your kind of lady. All right, Eileen, it's a pleasure to meet you and have you here. Good luck to both of you ladies. We'll begin after we do this little bit of business with you.
The 50s were cool. The 60s were groovy. The 70s were happening. And the 80s, well, they're just like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Experience it all. The games, the fashion, the prizes. Ride the BUZZR Time Machine. Saturdays starting at 8, only on BUZZR. Let's play.
Here we go. I'll push this button and ask Eileen to make a selection, A or B.
B, please.
B it is. Here we go. We're off and running. Betsy said. Betsy said. Betsy said.
Is that Betsy Ross?
No, it's a little inside joke which you'll never understand. We have a very good friend in the wings, Sandy, who's happened to be married to a lady named Betsy.
Yeah.
Betsy said, I'll tell you why.
Homemaking flags.
Betsy said, I'll tell you why there's dead bodies all over my house. You all know that there's a home version of Match Game. You all know that, right?
Sure y'all do.
Well, my husband brought home the home version of blank. That's why.
Just give me that question before I hit you.
Betsy said dead bodies all over my house.
I'll tell you it's over.
no,
My
really.
husband brought home the home version of,
Right.
Thank you. Take this,
There
dear.
are 2 or 3 good choices here, and there's nothing to it, Charles. Just use your so-called brain, and everything's going to be all right.
That's where the trouble comes in.
Say hello to Betsy. Na zdrowie. Oh, that's good.
Should you drink during the day?
Well, I tell you, that tea is very good for your throat. Everybody ready there? Here we go. Oh,
Ugh.
Betsy said, I'll tell you why there's dead bodies all over my house. You all know that there's a home version of Match Game. Well, my husband brought home the home version of blank.
The Addams Family?
Well, there were a lot of scary people in the Addams Family, but were there dead bodies? That's the thing, because it says that what the dead bodies all over my house. What do you say, Joe?
Well, I'm getting even
With whom?
with Brett. The dead bodies, the home version of Brett.
The home version of Brett.
Doesn't make any sense.
It does
at
make
all.
it, because she's really a hot ticket, Joe. She's a live wire. Well, I won't. My lips are sealed.
I know it,
But there's that
sweetheart.
motel room in Encino. Oh, dear
Sing
me.
a different tune and march to a different drummer, don't we, darling?
Yes, we all do.
I said a home version of The Godfather.
Home version. Now, there's a good answer. Got the idea? What do you say, Chuck?
Although my life isn't socially as exciting as yours, surrounded
And with
by...
good reason.
I said the Godfather.
He said the Godfather also. That seems to be the definitive answer there, Eileen. And now we come to Deborah Lee. What do you say to this?
I got the definitive answer, Godfather, but not the one that matches.
3 of those so far, Eileen. She's looking for the Addams Family.
She come to the wrong place.
Right, she sure did. What do you say, Betty?
I didn't say God person. I said, and I didn't say shoot for the stars. I said Kojak.
Kojak. Another good possibility?
I know. You're right.
I know, boo, that's a perfectly good answer.
They're
Any
right.
answer where there are dead bodies, detective stories, and all that, those are all good. You got to smarten up. John, get him to smarten up a little bit, would you please? Tanis, are you ready for yours?
Yeah.
Here it is. Sarah said. Sarah said, my boyfriend, the cowboy, is a cowboy through and through. Tonight, instead of flowers, he brought me a bouquet made out of blank.
Gotcha. I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande. Oh, my legs ain't bold and my cheeks ain't tan.
All right. As soon as you've made up your mind, madam. All right. Now, Tanis, think carefully. Sarah said, my boyfriend, the cowboy, is a cowboy through and through. Tonight, instead of flowers, he brought me a bouquet made out of...
I was just going to say something, and I heard an audience.
You heard somebody in the audience say, well,
Yeah.
don't let them influence you. You can use the answer if you want that you heard from the audience. However, let me just point out to you, it may be a rotten answer.
Well, I already had my own answer.
You had your own answer?
Yeah, but it's what they
trust
said.
your own judgment.
Okay, cactus.
Cactus. Now, we'll see how smart that person in the audience... No, she thought of cactus. She wanted to say that, so she said it. What do you say?
Well, I didn't know how to say this word. I was thinking it, so I said horse chips.
Horse chip. A fragrant bouquet, if I've ever smelled one. What do you say?
Take a whiff of this. Horse manure.
You rascal.
What every girl wants at the prom.
What?
A nosegay of manure.
Daughter, but all the horse manure.
Could you do that once more for the West Coast, please? No. What do you say, Deborah Lee? Instead of flowers, he brought me a bouquet made out of...
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. Another
Deborah.
Western cowboy type
Thank
thing.
you.
And Richard?
Similario, tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. What were you saying, Betty?
What was our contestant's answer?
Cactus.
Cactus. No chips.
No chips. No. No, she didn't say chips. So there we are at the end of round 1, and we ain't got no score. But that's showbiz for you. Ladies, you get one more chance. Round 2 coming up after this. Hurry back.
Every great moment, every single day.
Are you laughing or crying?
I don't know.
Primetime Buzz, weeknights starting at 8, only on BUZZR.
All right. We're ready to carry on now. We want to finish this game, ladies, and we can't finish it unless one of you scores. Eileen, you may have A or B.
B, please.
Everything, there's not a straight man in the whole room. Harry said, let me tell you why my wife is like a bull. I'll tell you why my wife is like a bull, because she goes into a department store and blinks. That's why my wife is like a bull. She goes into a department store and blinks.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
Yes, I got that. That's
Okay?
Yeah, that's goes so fast.
Eileen, now don't panic. Can't think of anything? Don't say it yet. Ready. Harry said, let me tell you why my wife is like a bull. Because she goes into a department store and blinks.
The doo-doos is the only thing I can think of. I can't think of anything.
What you say?
What? What? What'd she say?
What'd she say? What'd she say? How do I know what she said? She says she goes to the department store and makes doo-doo. There's a famous saying, Eileen, that will come to you in a moment as soon as one of our celebrities reveals the correct answer or the definitive answer. Joe?
Charges.
Charges. Does the bull charge like a bull in a china shop, charging? What do you say?
Don't pick on that girl.
I'm not picking on her.
I'm not talking to you, sweetheart. You're perfect, and we're going to meet later. I'm talking about them.
Yeah, leave her alone.
Poor little devil. She went blank. I know just how she feels. Charges.
All right, that's 2 of those so far. Charles?
I'd rather not get into this whole thing, Charges.
3 of those so far. Do you have a charge account anywhere, Eileen?
Yes.
You do? We've just canceled it. Yeah. Deborah Lee?
Do.
Charges.
All right. Richard, she's looking for a little doo-doo.
I already gave.
Charges.
I had one from the last round, I think,
From the
that might work.
chips, that could work, yeah.
Oh, charges.
Charges. Gee, you got 6 of those, Eileen. You'd be in a good spot if you'd said that. All right. Now, Tanis, you need only 1 to win your 3rd game. Have you heard about the new restaurant at Mount Rushmore?
No.
I shall tell you about it, whether you want to hear about it or not. The best tables are in George Washington's blank.
That's a tricky one.
Yes.
Because there were so many.
Have you ever been to Mount Rushmore?
No.
It's a beautiful experience.
Never been there.
Oh, it's a wonderful
When are we
piece of
gonna
Americana.
go?
Wish you'd go there. First time I ever had buffalo meat was at Mount Rushmore.
Ugh.
It was delicious. This new restaurant at Mount Rushmore, Tanis, the best tables are in George Washington's blank.
Bedroom? No?
You know what Mount Rushmore is? I'm sorry, I assumed you know.
Yeah.
What is Mount Rushmore?
It's a mountain.
Yes. And what's there?
Snow? I don't... What's that?
Oh.
She doesn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought everyone knew what Mount Rushmore, the famous Goodson Borglum sculptures. Sculptures of Washington and Lincoln and all those cats there. She said bedroom. It appears to me at this moment.
I was a little dazed. Sorry.
Well, I hate the possibilities. Go, Joe.
I said eyes.
Eyes is one good answer.
It was eyes.
Yeah. Yes.
I started to say bedroom. Mouth.
Mouth is another good answer.
Darling.
Yes,
Keeping
Charles?
with the American trend, which some of the other people did not get.
Heaven.
3-cornered hat, the best view from the top.
Oh, yes, of course. Three-cornered hat. Deborah Lee. Best
Mouth.
tables are in George Washington's mouth.
Yeah.
She's looking
I've
for a
eaten
bedroom. Yes?
No.
Nose would be another good place. You'd be protected from the wind and the rain and all that. Yes?
I started to say nose and I blew it.
How could one person be so stupid?
Well,
I can't believe that.
You didn't associate Mount Rushmore with the
I
sculptures.
just wasn't even thinking.
You weren't thinking. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll eliminate these big scores that you've accumulated. Turn off all these lights here. Push the magic button, reveal 1 tie-breaking question for each. The one who's matched the most will be the winner. Eileen, you may have A or B.
B, please.
B it is. And here we go. Mary said...
What did Mary say? How's that?
You are an uncontrollable mess. Mary said, no wonder that starlet has gotten so many job offers.
How many job offers does the starlet have?
As soon as she meets a producer, she starts to blank.
Producer, she's here.
No wonder she's gotten so many job offers. As soon as she meets a producer, she starts to blank.
You can tell that I never got any jobs that way, can't you? I don't know what the answer is.
She starts to...
Starts to blank as soon as she meets a producer.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, you remember how you started in show business? Just write it down, that's all.
Yo, you know the answer to this one, Betty.
Oh, this would be easy for you. Yeah. Here we go.
Is there a definitive answer for this wonderful
As soon as you...
question?
Oh, yeah, there's one wonderful one that comes to my mind.
Really?
Yes, wonderful. Eileen, have you been thinking about it? You ready, Charles? Well, Charles is writing a long answer. I will read the question slowly. Let me know when he's finished. Mary said, no wonder that starlet has gotten so many job offers. As soon as she meets a producer, she starts to blank.
Strip.
Well, there's the definitive answer. Strip.
Reminiscing?
Really? Well, now we know how she started in the business there.
It's all
Joe
over, Betty.
said strip.
I don't have that. She starts to fool around.
Oh-ho! Oh-ho-ho-ho. That's it. What did you say?
Was that the terrific answer you were thinking? You said there's one terrific answer?
No, she gave the answer that I was thinking of, strip.
She did give the answer you were thinking of.
I thought that was an excellent one, didn't you?
Disrobe.
Disrobe. That's one match for Eileen.
I said, come on, in a voluptuous way resembling seduction. I got a big dictionary for Christmas, and it stuck with me.
Right, of course. It's perfectly
Thank you so much.
Dreadful answer. Deborah Lee, as soon as she meets a producer, she starts to strip, according to Eileen. What about you?
Oh, that's what I do. Takes off her clothes.
Right.
Hello, Norman.
Hello, Norman.
I've
that
lost
you, Norman?
3 rolls doing this. Strip.
Strip. There it is. 3 for Eileen. We're only funning, Betty.
There are those of us who shouldn't do that. Maybe that's why I wound up with comedy parts all the time. You know, I said flirt.
Flirt.
You go to your church and I...
Okay.
You're hurting
Flirt
my
is hers.
feelings.
Now that means you have to match 3 to tie, 4 to win. But right now, this for you.
Take a look at this. Let's play.
This is too hip for you. I'll slow it down.
Let's play.
Today's consolation prizes are first, La Machine by Moulinex, the incredible food preparation system from France. It's like having a professional chef right at your side. And a radio, and a supply of Tootsie Roll candy. Take your change the Tootsie way. Tootsie Pop Drops, Tootsie Pops, and Tootsie Rolls in new style candy jars. And a set of mugs, and a supply of Carnation's new Cocoa Supreme Instant Hot Cocoa Mix. It's the extra rich cocoa for real cocoa lovers. Just add hot water, stir, and enjoy. And a waffle grill, and a supply of Staley syrup, the 100% natural syrup, no preservatives, nothing artificial. Staley syrup with rich country breakfast flavor that's naturally delicious. More laughs now, and here's Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson. Here we go now. We're in the tiebreaker. Eileen has had her question. She's matched 3 of our celebrities in the tiebreaker. Now, Tanis, that means you got to match 3 to achieve another tie or 4 to win.
Okay.
Sally said, my new fur coat is very peculiar.
How peculiar is it?
Ah, shut up. My new fur coat is very peculiar. It's made out of bear. When winter comes, my coat blanks. Ho, ho, ho. Okay.
Got it.
Got it. Now, Tanis Gray, we come to you. Sally said, my new fur coat is very peculiar. It's made out of bear. When winter comes, my coat blanks.
This is really stupid. Hibernates?
Now, why would you say that would be stupid?
Because how can that coat hibernate?
How can a coat hibernate? You can't make sense out of this program, Tanis.
That's been her problem. I knew there was something wrong with that.
That's
girl.
right.
She's trying to make sense.
Trying
out
to be
of that
logical.
game.
You can't do it.
You can't do it.
Washington's bedroom.
Right. George Washington's bedroom was a new high or low. What do you say?
I said hibernate.
Hibernate. They love you, Joe.
They love winners.
All right, Brett.
You got it, baby. Hibernate.
That's 2. 3 to 2 the score. Charles?
Hibernate.
All right. Now, the score is tied 3 to 3. One more hibernating fur coat, and we will have a winner on our hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That. Now you know where to go. To the usual spot there. We'll say goodbye to Eileen Sullivan. It was wonderful to meet you and all of your dogs and cats.
Thank you very much.
We'll have some gifts for Eileen Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. You ready to go on? There it is, Tanis. All for you. We polled the studio audience and we said you write down your best answer to this. Blank in the sky. Remember, you get $500 for matching the most popular answer, and for matching the second most popular, $250 and $100 for matching the third, and 3 of the 6 will help.
Richard.
Pie.
Pie in the sky.
Pretty big is your eyes some more.
Betty.
Betty, what do you say to this?
2 moons in the sky.
2 moons in the sky.
What is that? Now, you've turned against me, and I really am fond of you.
I can't stand them. One more.
Brett.
What are 2 moons in the sky?
It's one more than 1 moon.
Oh. Cabin in the sky.
It's Sophia
Cabin in the
Loren
sky.
with a very low camera.
Cabin in the sky, 2 moons in the sky, and pie in the sky are the 3 that they've given you. You have the option now of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
Pie in the sky.
Pie in the sky is what she wants. We'll find out if it's up there under the $100 response. Under the $100 response. Bird in the sky is the low
It's worth 2 in the couch.
May we see the $250 response. Pie in the sky, congratulations, you got it. Another $250 for you. Tanis, you're up to $11,300, or $550 there.
Lucy in the sky.
What do you... Lucy in the Sky is a big song, right? Rock and roll song. May we see it, please? Lucy in the Sky. All right. You know that song?
Yeah, I sure do.
Would you like to hum a little?
No.
No. All right, we've got a little message for you. Pay attention now.
Up next, it looks like orange is the new orange on another round of Match Game. Then, how well do celebrity couples know each other? Find out on Tattletales. Stay tuned.
Join us next time for Match Game 7018. Raven here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.